What's up, you two nights? Welcome to Lords of the Long Box. What presents the Cover Price Top 10 for the week ending 4:30, actually. Just having some fun in the background. And while you guys are congregating, dare I say, shall we say the word? Let's say the word. Now it's a Lord show. Laura, say what's good. You're muted.
You're muted, Laura.
Shit, I have to say that all over again. Guys, hi. As you can see, TiVo's back. We're very excited to have him back. So this will be a good one. Good list, too.
JB, say what's good.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Top 10 list. This is not the Ofer list. I expect there to be people scoring on this list. And if you do score on this list, and I know you do, tag us on Instagram. Show us proof of life. We always enjoy that. Also, comment your favorite cover in today's show to be entered into Thursday's giveaway. Gabe, what's going on?
Yeah.
You're muted.
Shit.
Three blind mice.
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
It would be a Lord show if we weren't muted somehow. What's up, everybody? Another great Lord show starting off like nothing's ever changed. So let's have fun tonight.
That's right, boys. We're going to show is sponsored by our friends over at CovrPrice.com for your price guides, collections, and trends. Head over to CovrPrice.com for the $6.99 free trial or $6.99 a month. Also from our friends at Bird City Comics, use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off any Bird City Comics exclusives. Laura, what is dropping this week?
This Friday we are going. Oh, this actually already dropped. This is the Avengers #1 by Ryan Gonzalez.
Oh, I need
Very
that.
cool book. Yeah, it's fun.
And it's a fake frame variant too. The anniversary frame.
Love
Yeah.
it.
All
There's
right.
a lot to enjoy on that. There's a version of this. It's just the center image, but I think the trade's better personally. It's just
so
more
this
to look
one's
at.
out already.
This one's out already, and then this Friday.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them what's coming out Friday because they're gonna have to tune in Thursday to find out.
Okay, I won't tell them.
Oh,
okay.
So that's what.
Or they can text the word exclusive to 833-550-0802.
Yes.
And speaking of Bird City Comics and Lords of the Long Box, finally, 8 Billion Genies #8. Lords of the Long Box Comics TNT Bird City Comics exclusive is dropping, and you can get your copy signed by Tony Fleece, always Tony Fleece, on Saturday, the 13th. 13th? I do. Hold on, man.
13th. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
May
Saturday
13th.
13th, boys and girls. So Mother's Day is on Sunday, but on Saturday I will be at Comics TNT with Tony Fleece. He'll be signing these. I don't know why you would want my signature, but you want my signature, I'll sign them too. For whatever
you're gonna
reason.
sign mine. I'm gonna have Anthony get your signature for me. I want it.
I've been practicing. I have a horrible handwriting. I swear to God. Ever since using computers, I can't write for shit. Also shout out to JB for holding it down last week while I was gone. JB said I was on vacation, but I was gone for personal reasons. When I share that, maybe sometime, maybe never, but you never know, man. But let's get right to it, boys and girls. This is the Cover Price top 10 for the week ending, well, really, April 30th. What do we have for the runner-up?
All right.
Jeez.
For
see that coming.
Right, people are going to have these books. For the runner-up, we've got Web of Spider-Man issue number 36, originally published in 1988. Have you forgotten about the El Muerto movie? Well, Sony hasn't. Last week, rumors began to circulate that Sony Pictures has decided on the big bad for that movie. Now, the villain chosen to go up against the All-Star is none other than the classic Spider-Man villain, Tombstone. Now, what sort of plot conflict El Muerto and Tombstone will get into, that's still unknown. The star, Bad Bunny, has mentioned that while the movie is currently in a quote-unquote standstill, it still is in development. Regardless if the movie does well or not, the news is enough to drive popularity in Tombstone's first appearance. We tracked 20 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 124% with a high sale of $449 for a CGC 9.8 and a new current raw near mint fair market value of $31.
Excuse my French, but get the fuck out of here. CGC 9.8 for $450.
Well,
Wow. Okay.
Congratulations to that seller. Wow.
Yeah, congratulations. Shit. I would have never guessed it. But there was also news reports recently that runner-up Web of Spider-Man number 36, 9.8 for $449. That the Craven movie starring, what's his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson is going to be rated R, and it's going to be like over the top violence. So, you know,
I like that. That sounds cool.
I don't know, Sony without Marvel, we'll see, man. You know, there was Venom and then there was Morbius, so you know, we'll see what they do, man. But so jealous I missed last week's show because of this book. What do you have for number 10?
Number 10 is another great one here. Marvel premiere number 12, Marvel Comics 1973. We spotlighted this book just last month as it was announced that Patty Lupone, sure.
Come on, Tebow.
Would play Lilia.
Herberlinger, Bert Hermgeif, Irv Hermlinger, Bing Livehanger, Livelink, Bert Herkern, Bingo Lingfucker.
That's exactly how I
This
feel
is
right
the
now.
second week this book has been on this list, so you have no excuses, but go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's going to play Lilia Codrol in the upcoming Agatha Coven of Chaos.
Coven.
Coven?
Yeah, like
Coven of
vampires.
Chaos.
Coven.
Wow. Lilia first appears in this book as the Queen of the Gypsies, a magic wielder in her own right, while Agatha Coven of Chaos has quietly faded into the background. Marvel has been trickling out information over time, bringing some serious star power to the project and filling in the gaps with casting like this. We've tracked 16 copies sold. 7-day trend is 129%, and a high sell for a CGC 9.0 was $74, and a raw fine fair market value is $16.
Still a steal, I think, for the price. I mean, first of all, it's hard as hell to find these in high grade. It took me years to complete my Marvel Premiere run. I think I have 2 or 3 copies of these early ones, and like Gabe said last week, I mean, the Bruner art inside these is absolutely fantastic. I mean, Bronze Age, just detailed. It's just one of my favorite Doctor Strange. Well, probably I know it's blasphemy, but he is my favorite Doctor Strange artist. A lot of people will say, Ditko or whomever. Gold is also another one. What was his name? Michael Golden? Was that his name, Gabe? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think it's Michael Golden.
Gabe.
Yeah,
Gabe.
Michael Golden
He's
also did
having
one.
mic problems.
Yeah. All right, number 10 on the list is Marvel Premiere number 12. CGC 9.0 is for $74. That's it. Come on. This was $449 and 9.8, and you only buy this for anyway. I'm not going to keep on dwelling on that.
Interesting.
All right, what do we have at number 9?
All right, this one's back on the list. So Deadly
Wow.
Neighborhood Spider-Man number 5, Juan Ferreira from 2023. Tivo, you say that last name better. Say it.
All right, hold on.
I can't roll my R's. Ferreira.
Irv Nerflinger. Let me read this.
Juan.
Am I looking at the right one?
Juan Ferreira. You have to really
You
roll it.
cannot
Though.
roll your R's, can you? Yeah.
Come on.
No, I can't. That's the problem. It
Tivo,
sounds-
give us the correct.
Hold on, I'm reading it now.
pronunciation.
I'm trying to find this guy's name.
Oh, is there actually some an etiquette guide? Because I just kind of fake it, and then someone in the chat always tells you when you get it
featuring
wrong.
the first appearance between Spiders back.
It's in the
Deadly
Yeah.
Neighborhood Spider-Man number 5, the Juan.
Oh, Juan
Ferreira.
Ferreira.
There you
it
go.
is. There
That's
it
how
is.
you-
Not really. It's a very interesting spelling because it's Ferreira, Ferreira, which is not.
Yeah.
It's not the typical spelling for it. So there you go.
You
All
just
right,
keep
go ahead.
rolling on that name, and I just can't do it.
There he
Perfect. This
goes.
book fell off the top 10 as fan interest shifted towards the incredibly popular Spider-Boy. While that may be the case, this book featuring the first appearance of Dream Spider is back on the top 10 list this week due to Marvel's July 2023 solicitations announcing that Dream Spider will return in her first solo adventure in Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. With the upcoming, I don't know how to say this word, Blitzkrieg
Blitzkrieg. Yeah.
Blitzkrieg of Spidey characters, many collectors hope to acquire the first appearance of the potential next big thing. Plus, she's pretty unique and exciting. We tracked 22 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 115%, with a high sale of $90 for a CGC 9.8, with a current near mint raw going for about $21.
What the hell is a Dream Spider?
I don't know.
Where have you been? This
I
thing's
haven't-
on fire,
Gabe, are
man.
you back?
Come on. This thing's on fire. Actually,
Gabe,
I can't believe
just,
that it wasn't on the list last week.
Unplug.
I don't know.
Gabe, just unplug, plug back in, and then there you go.
I'm good. Thank you.
I never see something in the private chat of StreamYard. I get worried. Like, it's like, all right. Number 9 on the list is Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Number 5, the Juan Ferreira, if I said that right,
There it is.
variant, coming in at 9.6 for 90 bones, man. Pretty damn high print runs too, so watch out for that. All right, we have for number 8. What the
Oh,
fuck? I didn't expect to see
yeah.
this on here.
Right? This one's on fire. All right. At number 8, we've got Street Fighter issue number 1, originally published in 1993 from Malibu. Here is another book we recently touched on, as it was announced Street Fighter would be getting the big screen treatment. Now, a lot has happened since the brothers Danny and Michael Philippou set to direct, per the Hollywood Screen Reporter. Also, in the interim, Super Mario Brothers movie topped $1 billion worldwide, continuing the dominant streak video game adaptations have been on. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog broke the mold, The Last of Us has followed it up, and hopefully, Street Fighter will seal the deal and erase that pesky taboo. We tracked 22 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 117%, with a high sale of $250 for a CGC 9.8 and a raw, very fine fair market value of $10.
Anything is an improvement from the original Street Fighter movie. Anything is an improvement from the Legend of Chun-Li movie. Anything at all. I swear to God. 2 kittens playing the piano, then fighting each other would be an improvement to Street Fighter, the original movie. I swear to God. And for those who opine about how great the original Mortal Kombat movie, slap yourself in the face right now multiple times because it was not that good. The new Mortal Kombat film is pretty good. I dug it. You know what I'm saying? For what it was. My man Louis Tan is in there, who may play me as Tavo the Evil Sorcerer. At least that's what I'm lobbying for. But Louis Tan and the one and I don't know their names, right? Scorpion and the Ice Guy. The fuck is that?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Fighting
Adam
in the
Halloween.
Mortal Kombat film, just absolutely badass. And that's Henry Sanaka, or I forgot his Japanese name. Basically, he was the Japanese father of the chick in, as I just kind of connect the dots here, in the new John Wick movie. And the other guy that played Scorpion was the Indonesian, I believe it's Indonesian actor who was in the Raid films with Iko Iwis. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna play this for myself now.
Well, I know.
Totally fair.
Herberlinger, Bert Herngeiv, Irv Herblinger, Bing Livehanger, Livelink, Bert Herkern, Bingo Ling Fucker.
The animated Street, I agree. The animated Street Fighter was dope. And other things TiVo watched that you should watch is the animated Mortal Kombat film that came out like a year ago on HBO Max. That shit is bonkers. I was Raul Julia playing the bad
Hold
guy.
on.
That is the
This
kind-
last Street Fighter movie, the first 5 minutes, that opening scene was dope. After that, it went downhill.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
well, I mean, nowadays, Hollywood has finally figured out that we don't need the Bourne movies where it's just a mismatch of just cutting and editing so we don't get to see the fighting, right? We saw it in Shang-Chi. We saw it in John Wick, really amped it up big time. And even that movie, Everything, Anywhere, All at Once,
I need to watch that
widescreen.
still. Ugh,
Oh, it's such a great movie. You will cry.
you've been telling me
it's
to
a-
watch that one.
It's a great film. What are you doing? Go watch it right now. We don't even need you for the rest of the show. Just kidding.
All right,
Stop
okay.
it.
You're Nirvana. I'm done. I'm gonna go watch a movie.
All right. Number 8 on the list is Street Fighter number 1. If you had that on your 2023 bingo card, you are well on your way, my friends, to retirement or something. All right. What do you have for number 7?
Number 7, Strange Academy Finals. Number 6, Scotty Young 1 in 25 variant. What we're going to be talking about here. Marvel Comics 2023. So this book was marketed as a big deal, an epic conclusion that would change the use of magic and its users forever. What better way to commemorate said event than a wicked Scotty Young 1 in 25 variant? The diehard fan base loves Scotty's work and picks up every cover. They often propel hard to find books such as this whenever they come to market, and that fact is the conclusion of a run that will certainly help. We've tracked 26 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 104%. High sell is $105 for a raw copy, and a near mint fair market value will set you at $78.
It's cute.
So
TiVo, you're muted. Man, we are horrible today. We are just crushing this.
So I was like, I think I had this because I pull all Strange Academy titles, including the finals and all the variants. So depending on which week it came out. Then again, I have a stack of books I haven't gone through yet. So Strange Academy Finals number 6. I've always tell you I'm very high on Strange Academy. I have no doubt it will be a show on Disney Plus one day. No doubt.
I think that's right. I agree.
All right, what do you have for number 6?
Number 6, we have World Tree number 1. This is the Jenny Frizen 1 in 10 ratio. This just came out this month, or last month, I should say. Anything James Tynion is attached to tends to see movement, especially after the popular series Something is Killing the Children. World Tree is no different and had an immediate spotlight on it as the first batch of copies shipped with a printing error. Those books quickly became sought after on the aftermarket, and now some of that attention has shifted towards this Frizen 1 in 10 variant. Her Something is Killing the Children covers typically do very well, and that trend appears to continue with this new series. We tracked 27 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 103%, with a high sale of $17 for a raw copy and a near mint fair market value of $15. I don't know if you guys have had the chance to read issue 1, but
No.
I'm into it. I like it.
So last week you guys had the
Synopsis, kinda
the
high
error
level?
variant. Last week you guys had the error variant, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was too
it was
dark.
just
They said it was
really
printed too
dark.
dark.
Yeah.
So what is it? What is it about?
So this chick, oh, okay, without giving anything away, this chick kind of like comes through and hunts people that are using this dark web. That her name is the code name World Tree. That's a code for her assassin name. Well,
All
Ooh,
right,
part of it. Yeah.
I dig it.
It's
nice.
neat. It's kind of like a really twisted version of, I don't want to say Matrix because it's darker than that. Like the first couple of panels that you're reading, you're like, oh shit, that got dark really fast. But yeah,
I'm
give it a
down.
read. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a good
Shout
one.
out to the almost 110 of you watching with us who don't care about the NBA playoffs. Appreciate you for sticking around.
Yes, we appreciate you. And
I
we'll be
don't-
wrapped up before that Warrior game starts, I promise.
Oh, you damn right. I'm gonna be nervous as shit. So my sister is a giant Warriors fan, and her husband is a giant Lakers fan. So I was like, my God, that house is
nice.
gonna be crazy, man. So, all right, World Tree number 1, the Jenny Frison 1 in 10
Frison.
variant. See, I can do French too. Numbers coming in at number 6. What do we have number 5? Oh wow, didn't expect
really
I've
good
never seen this on the top 10. Maybe a shaker show, but damn.
Yeah, this is definitely a Shakers book, but hey, let's find out why it's on the top 10 list. At number 5, we've got The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 41, originally published in 1966. Now, recently, an interesting set of leaks has been moving across the internet for the upcoming Kraven the Hunter film. Specifically, it was leaked that the Rhino would be the main antagonist in the upcoming project. Now, there are contradicting stories, though, about whether he will be the one who kickstarts Raven's enhanced powers or whether Craven will be hunting him throughout the film. Regardless, cue the run on the first appearance of Rhino, a classic and expensive book. We tracked 24 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 149% with a high sale of $990 for a raw copy and a new very good fair market value of $247.
That doesn't sound bad for a VG copy from 1966. All right.
250, drop 250 for a little VG.
Shout out to my cousin Jay and Guy One, old school YouTuber right there. What up, John? Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man number 41. As I alluded to earlier, there's some leaks coming out about the Craven film and how it's going to be rated R. It's going to be violent, blah blah blah. You know, what'd be cool is like Craven was like just hunting rhinos, and then Rhinoceros Man or whatever rhino was actually like part rhino, and he was like, "I'm gonna kill you for killing my fucking family or whatever." It sounds weird.
What the fuck?
Hey man, I'm just saying anything is an upgrade to mechanical rhino from the
That's
Andrew
true.
Garfield
Yeah, the
films.
mechanical one was garbage. That was hot
What is a
garbage.
group of rhinos called, guys? And no, I did not just Google this. Yes, I did.
Rhino.
Yes, you did. Of a herd.
Family.
No, it's a crash.
A
crash
crash of
of
rhinos.
rhinos.
Wow.
See, boys and girls, you
Rhinos.
learn something when you tune into the Lord Show, man. A
Holy
crash
shit.
of rhinos. All right, I dig it. A murder of crows is my favorite.
No,
Yeah,
a
that was
Parliament
awesome.
of Owls. That's the best one.
A murder of crows. I'm sorry. I think
Or
it's a
Tree
murder of
of
crows.
Canyons. It
Yeah,
is.
or
That's
Tree-
right.
no. All right, number 5 on the list is ASM number 41 from 1966, a raw dog, $990. All right, man, look at this, another old school book. All right, I'm digging this list.
It's cool seeing these old books show up on here. This book needs no introduction, guys, but just in case, this is Conan the Barbarian number 1, Marvel Comics 1970. Conan had somewhat of a revival at Marvel before being pulled and moved to a new publisher. Titan Comics will be taking on the new iteration of Conan, and by crumb, does it look fun? Recently, Titan Comics released a sneak peek of the first issue.
Hold on. Did you say
Come
by
on.
crumb?
By crumb.
By crumb.
I do believe it's by Crom.
Crom?
Yeah,
Crom.
CROM, by Crom. The
Okay.
god that he always invokes, by Crom.
Hi, Chrome.
All right,
By
sorry, Gabe,
Crom.
Nick.
That's
You
all
get
good.
it. Nope, you get it.
Herb Irvlinger, Bert Herngeim, Irv Herblinger, Bing Livehanger, Livelink, Bert Herkern, Bingo Lingfucker.
He's not going to
You're
come
You're gonna
back.
give
continue.
Gabe a
You may
complex,
continue.
man. Stop doing that
This is,
to him.
no, it's
man.
good. I'm just getting all the ones that have all the made up weird names.
Holy moly.
I put
Crom,
you guys in that order on
CROM.
purpose. Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead, continue, man.
Recently, Titan Comics released a sneak preview of the first issue due out in July, along with other plans to adopt other characters from the Robert E. Howard universe. This book features a couple, including Conan and Cold the Conqueror. Features a couple of first appearances is what it means. I don't know, including Conan and Cole the Conqueror. In addition, the first film with Arnold Schwarzenegger just hit Netflix on May 1st, alongside unconfirmed rumors of a new TV series in development at the streamer. All of these factors factored into a surge of sales this week, with 18 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 236%, and a high sell of 7,100 for a CGC
Damn.
9.8 copy,
Good Lord.
and a raw fine in the fair market value is $258.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Wow.
Yeah. So by Kram is what he says. But my favorite quote from Conan is, "To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women." that is the best quote ever, especially if you do it in an Arnold voice. But yeah, man. Yeah, but Titan Comics. I wonder, so I guess the IP ran up on it. So, I mean, remember Marvel was doing Conan everywhere when they, for some reason, I think the IP got lost again. So Marvel picked it up, and remember Conan was all over the place. Obviously Conan was big in like the Bronze Age, all the way up to like, I have a what if issue where like, what if Conan were alive in the 80s? And it's him on the cover holding a gun, which is badass. Just think about that. But it's one of my favorite what if issues. But it's either here nor there. I digress. So number 4 on the list is Conan the Barbarian. Number 1, Bikram. CGC 9.8 for 7 G's. Damn, do I still have my copy? I think it's not my copy. It's not a 9.8, but it's still good. All right, what's up next?
All right, Spider-Man number 7, the Humberto Ramos top secret spoiler variant. I kind of rolled my R there. Did you hear it?
Yeah,
sort
but
of
it's
you
silent
get
H
it.
too. It's Umberto.
Don't ruin this for me. That's the first time I rolled.
All right.
Never done that before. Okay. This book will not stop. It's holding on strong, but shows signs of slowing down, including dropping the near mint fair market value from $40 to $31. It is unclear whether that's because demand is waning or more copies are just finding their way to the market. But this book has been on fire since its release, as the community is fascinated by the new Spider-Boy who first appeared in this book and on this cover, and not that one from the 90s. We tracked a massive 127 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 95%, with a high sale of 170 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a raw near mint fair market value of $31. Now, that seems like a pretty significant drop. You're talking 40 to 30, so it lost 25% of
That's
its value in a week.
25%. That's a
If you put
big
it
drop.
in those terms, right?
Yeah, I mean, so we used to have secret variants. So if you didn't know what a secret variant was, they didn't solicit them, and so they would come out with a variant and then another one. Like one would show them with the mask on, one would show them without the mask on. So now we have the top secret spoiler variant. So will Spider-Boy show up in the new animated film? We don't know, but we shall find out. So Spider-Man number 7, the Humberto Ramos top secret spoiler variant, coming in at number 3. Almost there, Laura, and then you head over near Nirvana. Don't worry, I got the show's gonna forward all the viewers over there. All right, we have a number 2.
All right, at number 2, we've got Star Wars High Republic Adventures Quest of the Jedi issue number 1. How do you say this name, everybody?
It's Fico.
I don't know, but I got it ready to.
Hold on.
Laura's
I got the video ready to go. Laura's got it.
Yeah, he wrote that book, No One Left to Fight. So it's Fico Ocio.
Wow,
Fico
very well
Ocio.
done.
Well done, Laura.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right,
cool.
Quest of the Jedi issue number 1, the Fico Ocio variant from Dark Horse. Now, much like the regular edition of this book, this variant cover from Fico Ocio is receiving a ton of
I don't think that's what
attention.
Laura said, but go ahead with it.
You're crushing me, man. Why?
I'm back to crush people's dreams.
Good Lord. All right, with multiple first appearances and the start of a new run, it is Star Wars and almost May the 4th, this book has some things going for it. That is, its vibrant cover makes the lightsabers stand out. While Star Wars isn't solely about lightsabers, everyone and their mom recognizes what they are. Often, when we see them, their interest is piqued, and the rest is history. We tracked 26 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 517%, with a high sale of $35 for a raw copy and a new near mint fair market value of $29.
I can't wait for May the 4th be with you, and then Revenge of the 5th. Star Wars, the High Republic Adventures, Quest of the Jedi, Fico Oso.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that sounds better.
How do you say, Laura?
It's Fico Ocio.
Fico
Ocio. See, that was close.
All right. I call him
Ocio.
Oso, which
These
is Spanish
names.
for bear. So anyway, shout out to my homie Oso. Star Wars High Adventures, Quest of the Jedi, FICO score variant, whatever she said. All right. What do we have for number one on the list?
This is killing me today. Star Wars High Republic Adventures Quest of the Jedi #1, Tom Fowler regular cover, Dark Horse 2023. The comic community scrambled to their local comic shops to acquire copies of this book, selling out almost instantly. Thus, many had to resort to the aftermarket to acquire these copies, like Spider-Boy did a few weeks ago. Copies immediately started to command a premium. Why? Well, this book features several new appearances of hyped up characters, including
All right,
Jedi Knight.
Before you say the names, I'm just gonna say good luck, because Star Wars are infamous on their names. So good luck.
This is all ridiculous. Yeah, this is
You
just
got it,
words.
Gabe.
This is just word soup, letter soup here. Barnabas Vim, his Padawan Vex Phonic, Asling Rail, and
sorry, I'm not laughing at
Zin.
you.
It's all made up words.
They're Star Wars words.
Oh, and there's a potentially new adversary that the fandom is talking about, Dark Revi. It has the fandom hooked, and it will be interesting to see how that momentum holds up in the coming weeks. We've tracked 18 copies sold, 7-day trend of 456%. High sell of $150 for a pre-sale CGC 9.8 copy, and near mint raw fair market value is $26.
Yeah, Audi Russell with the y'all do this
I-
game
I
on
do
purpose.
forget.
There's
No,
almost that,
Gabe actually blew this because he had the choice.
yeah.
I should have gotten all these horrible ones.
So Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures, Quest of the Jedi #1. So I should just put out a disclaimer. Anytime there's a Star Wars book on there, we should just throw that little graphic out of the way, because they have some crazy names.
Yeah.
Famously, there's a Star
not
Wars
fair.
meme generator where you can find out what your name is, and it's just always some crazy shit. Like, what's the last thing you ate? What the color of your underwear? With blah 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 blah, and your last name. But Star Wars: High Republic Adventures, Quest of the Jedi. 456%. So that means it was less than $1 bin book or something ridiculous like that. But Miss Laura, you want to stick around for the giveaway since we're giving away your shit?
Stick around so you can give away my shit. Yeah, I'll be here.
There you
Let's do
go.
it.
All right, folks. Well, I dropped the link several times. We're not going to play the little musical interlude because Miss Laura's got to go. So if you know how it works, you got to be dropping a comment on the show. Any comment, really. We'd love to hear what your favorite book was, or if you have, some rebuttal, or especially if you'd love to correct us when we're wrong. We always love that. No, we don't. But go ahead and drop any comment in there. We had, how many comments did we have? Let me double check it. 8 here. 47 comments on the last show, and let's see who's gonna get this one. Man Cave Comics with
All
the
right.
comment, JB in the driving seat, give Gabe's channel a like and review, which reminds me to put this graphic up.
Hold on. I got you.
You got me?
You. Yeah, I got you.
And
check
while
out
you're there, oh, you know what? Tivo, I forgot to give you the new notes. You don't have the link. I'll have to put the links in the I'll put the link in the live chat.
First of all,
here's the link to
congratulations
Comic
Man
Book
Cave
Versus,
Comics.
everybody.
Yeah, congratulations to Man Cave Comics. Hit me up on Instagram, or I'll hit you up. I think it's on Instagram. Seems like a pretty common name, right? But Oh, before we do that,
There it is.
why don't we go full screen so Miss Laura can say her goodbyes. Unshare your screen.
Yeah. Stop screen share.
There we go.
Yeah, we are covering Rocket Raccoon and Lila tonight over on Nearing Nirvana.
Oh,
JB
that reminds me, I had to get my tickets.
Yeah, you know, I'm so excited. I'm going to try to go at the opening. Maybe
I heard you may cry.
That I'm sure I will. Just that one little clip of them on the floor. Oh my god!
All right,
JB, what are you holding up?
The Tulsa Comic Swap information. It's the very first time I've ever sponsored anything. I got my logo on the back of this shirt. I think Miss Laura's got her logo on the back of this shirt too, as well as a bunch of great members in the community. And if you're not doing anything on Father's Day 2023, make sure you're heading over to the Tulsa Comic Swap.
It's a cool idea, right? Just hang out and swap comics.
So,
yeah. All right, I'm
Gabe,
out. You guys have a good night.
All right, Laura, thank you.
all right,
Gabe, any
Dave's
last
got a new
words?
channel.
Let's cut this out.
Let's talk
You
about
ready
this
to go?
channel. Let me get the
Yeah.
graphic up here. Let's talk about what
We
this
wanna
is
talk about
about,
your
man, because I'm
channel,
going to be
man.
on here eventually.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to get Tim on here because this is comic book versus. We're going to definitely set this up where me and I'm going to get somebody else to do it with me. We're going to be taking a look at Old Wizard Magazine top 10 list of hot
That would be
comic
me.
books.
That
Yep.
would be me. I volunteer myself.
Excellent. It's going to be so much fun because we're going to take a look at those books on that top 10 list. We're going to take a look at what they were selling for and the speculation behind them back in the 90s. And then we're going to take a look at what they look like today, see what kind of hype is on it these days, prices, fun stuff like that. And then also a second part of it is I'm going to get a versus battle going on. Like back in the day when somebody would play a song and you would try and beat that song with a better song.
Fanboy Fight Club.
That's it.
Fanboy Fight Club.
And then we're going to do it with comic books this time, though. It's going to be
There you
great
go.
fun. So I'm trying to get some more people put together so that we can get shows like that going. So if anybody's interested in that, hit me up on Instagram and we'll get that going. So
Yeah, hit up Gabe
that's
at
that.
Gabe Loves 90 Comics. I mean, you're pretty sure you know where he's at. So yeah, that's always fun to. And if you're on Twitter, follow the Wizard podcast. I believe that's what it's called. They do some great stuff where they show stuff from like the Wizard magazine, and it's a pure podcast form if you listen to it. But they also the Twitter account itself also shows like great things from the Wizard magazines in the past. So if you guys on Twitter, give them a follow, as the kids would say nowadays. Let me see. Shameless plug. So yeah, so this is going to drop on Saturday, the 13th at Comics, Tunes, and Toys in Tustin, California. My LCS, Tony Fleece. God damn it. Fleek or Fleece? Anyway,
Please.
Tony Fleece will be there
With the
signing
pajamas.
copies, and I'll also be there if you want me to sign a copy. We'll have a CGC facilitator there as well. So Saturday, the 13th, which is not this weekend, but the following weekend, Tony Fleece will be out there signing his 8 Billion Genies number 8 Bird City Comics exclusive variant, and also the first ever Lords variant. You see our logo right there at the bottom, right? Pretty cool. I'm
Wow.
stoked.
Awesome.
Go.
Very cool.
All right. That was a mouthful. All right. Now I got to get in a mental state to get ready for the Warriors game. Hey, thanks guys all for joining us. Until next time, boys, we're going to see you Thursday for the Shaker Show. Until next time, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my god.
Come on and get some, boys. In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 3 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is up there.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is up shall know that the Lord is update.
Come on, go on and get some, boy.
Jack, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
In this you shall know that the Lord is update.
Come
What's in the box?